videos. It's your boy back, Hidden Reality, back at St Anne's, Christmas Eve 2020. So you might be wondering why I've come back to this particular place. Well, the short answer is I've had good spirit communication, and I also took a photograph which, in my eyes, my view, was quite controversial. I'm going to show you now, if I can, without glare interfering, where I took it. In the daytime you might appreciate that what I caught isn't normal. So as you can see right now is a grave in front. This part of the building sticking out, well, if I walk towards the edge, it was up here. I caught three figure-like people. One looked like a man, and another man with a child round its shoulders. But the second man with a child round its shoulders looked a bit demonic to me. Now, they were poking out from up there. How can they poke out from up there? It's not doable. But I suppose we can argue that all day long. Was it paranormal? Was it not paranormal? I've not got the answers for that. I know what I captured is very strange. The child, you can actually see through the arm of the child. It's very bizarre. So currently it's about 2 degrees, there's frost on the ground, but I don't mind. I enjoy this. But this place has stuck in my mind ever since I first came here. For pretty obvious reasons. The spirit communication I got on the first time was phenomenal in my eyes. When I asked how many were here, a female replied 20 straight away. Also, it seemed they didn't want to communicate until I told them who I was. And as soon as I said my name, it was game on. That's when Sid announced himself and then kindly said, "Followed you." That's still raw in my mind. I'm not going to lie about that. I have thought about it more than several times, if I'm being fair. Looks like since I was last here, there's been some work done. Bit of clearing of the brush. Looks a lot nicer, not overgrown. Not that it was anyway, it wasn't. So, as I've said before on my earlier videos of this place, this goes back to being mentioned, I've read 11 something. So 11th, 12th century it got a mention, but later is when I think the history was more accurate, and it was mentioned as a church. It then became a school, and then a church again. But at some point it's also been a mortuary chapel. So there's a lot of history, a lot of energy tied in this place. It is still actively used as a church, although people are no longer buried here. I think the reason for that is sometimes a church reaches its capacity and you can't get any more in. And looking I'd say that's a fair thing to have said. So Halloween I came back as well. To be honest, coming on Halloween, I don't know why I did that, but that's when I caught them apparitions, if you want to call it that, on camera, right there. Still can't explain it, as I've said. Down here you can clearly see the original brickwork which makes up the foundation of the church, and down to the right of there is a black door. I'm not going to go down because last time I did, nearly slipped and ended up going down about 50 miles an hour. Now when I ran a spirit box and I asked about this door, what's down there, I heard the reply. Now bearing in mind this was Halloween, a grave, and then a man said leave it, like that. So I weren't going to argue, I'm not here for that, not at all. But what intrigues me is the intelligent communication I've had. I was referred to, well I think I was referred to as Signal Man here, and then told faith. So to me that's like Signal Man, faith, have faith. Well, I have got faith, this is why I'm here again. Now over here, and I remember this distinctly, this grave in front now, out of the side of my vision, down here, I saw something catch my eye. This is the first time I came here, not Halloween, the time before. Now I was stood over here, right now where I am, and I asked, have you just shown yourself? Because I was in shock to have seen something, only small, but it was so hard to explain. It was quick, but it got my attention, it did the job. And that is where Sid came through and said followed you. I don't know whether I'm going to be getting the same communication today or not. That's going to be interesting. I know when I said are any spirits here, I got the reply at night. Last, not Halloween, the time before. That sticks in my mind. But I know they can communicate both day and night. I've had communication in the day, really good communication. You'd probably expect to receive darker communication at night. I've had it in the day and night, so I don't think it'll differentiate if it is there. But let's hope I don't get any of that today. So just having a quick look round, the clouds coming back over. I don't know whether the weather is going to do anything. I think it's going to be fairly dry, I believe. One thing I know for sure is it's extremely cold, 2 degrees. Snow might be on the way for certain places. Now these weather changes could influence energies, spirit communication. All those theories are out there. We shall see whether the cold does that. Last time I went up to Grinlow Woods, Solomon's Temple way, I got some good communication there. It was just too busy with people. You know, you're walking around, filming. People were walking the dogs up the steps of Solomon's Temple, which is not the most sensible thing I've ever seen people do. Bearing in mind it was very snowy and icy, Don't understand the logic. But anyway, it is what it is. People are people. So, going off communication, I don't know what level I'll get. For all I know, I could get nothing. But in a place like this where I've had good communication both times I've used the spirit box, I think it's likely, more likely I'll get something. Yeah. Recently, I've had the idea to come back. It's not like I've been drawn here, but up to now it's been one of my favourite places because it feels peaceful, but at the same time, you know, there's something here, and there's no two ways about that. No two ways. All spirit communication, it might not all be good. You're going to get positive and negative. The thing to remember is, if people were not very nice in life, that can carry over to the afterlife. Sometimes it does. Sometimes spirits won't be aware that they are spirits and they are dead. Something worth remembering. They can be convinced they're still alive, living their lives. And I think it was Halloween when I said on the spirit box, "Is Sid buried here?" And the answer I got was, "No, you are." Well, that's quite unsettling to think when it's pitch black, you get that reply. Now, that's probably because he doesn't know he's dead, and I'm in a graveyard, and he probably couldn't see me, he probably could, I don't know. But I do know when I asked if any spirits can see me on the first time I was here, I got the reply yes. Also, when I was asking, "Are you from Buxton?" what I didn't hear at the time, and it was too late when I put it on YouTube, I heard a woman say France. So that's on the very first St Anne's visit spirit box session, if anyone wants to look that up. It is interesting. Some replies are quiet, some are pretty loud, and I think it could be down to the energy levels of the spirits. Sometimes they've got enough energy, sometimes they haven't, and you know they want to answer you. You can have that spirit box running and you'll get one or two replies, but when it's been running a few minutes, that's when they start coming more and more. They can't hold a conversation like phoning your friend. It doesn't work like that. They will use any means necessary on that spirit box to communicate with you. They'll even sing the answer to you. Is that angelic? I really don't know. But they manipulate it, not me. So, I'm going to be commencing a spirit box in a moment. It's going to be very interesting to see what does happen. If I feel I'm getting quite a lot of replies, I'll extend the duration of the spirit box. But before I do that, I'm going to get my stuff ready, and I've brought the K2 meter as well. See if I get any spikes on that. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've got the K2. Don't know how well you can see it. It is lit up on one green light, and it's just starting to snow. Don't know whether you can make that out. Only faintly. Is that a sign? Oh, probably not. Who knows? So, if any spirits are here, this device should light up. So the green light means it's on. Anything that goes up from that is meant to be spirit energy. So far, I'm not getting any spikes on it. Could be better to use it at night. So I'm going to ask the question, if any spirits are here, start building your energy for me. Don't fear me, you've seen me before, you've heard me before. Don't attempt to communicate with me verbally just yet. If you can make this device light up another colour, can you please do that? It will do you no harm. Just shows you here. If you understand, come near it. It will change colour. It does no harm, it uses one battery. Can you do that? I appreciate you might not be able to just yet. I don't seem to be getting any spikes on it. Oh, hang on. Hello. I got one then. If that was you, can you do that again for me? You tried. Can you do it again? That's strange. A small fluctuation on it. Round here. Are you checking me out? Is that what you're doing? Are you coming past me? You've seen me before. Walking around like a plum in a graveyard. And again. Right, it's getting interesting now. If that is you, can you sustain it? Can you hold it on another colour? See, I don't know whether the phone's doing it. I don't think it is, because I'm right up to it now. And I've got it far away. Spirits, you've been here a long time. It's Christmas Eve. I've come to communicate with you. Please don't do it verbally until I've used the other device to switch that one on. Let me know on this. Light these lights up for me. I know you can do it. I don't know where you are right now. I presume you can be anywhere you want. And I can gather there's quite a few of you. Light it up for me one more time if you can. Can you hold it? Is your energy strong enough? I'll put my faith in you that you can do it. Well, it don't seem to be doing it now. Okay, so sure I just saw it go again and again. So we are getting spikes on it, but they're only brief. I'm not sure why. There's no power which can influence it round here. The only power you will get is spirit energy. Spirits will come as a friend, you know this. I come with respect. Do you understand that? Can you light it up if you do? come on, you're trying. I want to see you do it. Lots of people want to see it. All that energy you had in life. Remember who you are. Light this device up. You can do it. Remember the love that you felt. You probably feel it now even more. Convert it into energy, ready to communicate with me. Forget any bad times. Hold on to the good times only, the good memories. I don't seem to be getting any more spikes on here. So what I'm going to do, we've tried it. We've had a couple of fluctuations. I'm now going to switch to the spirit box, and that's when the fun's going to start. Mark my words. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, spirits. Can you hear me right now? I want you to say your names if you're here. I've told you my name, Stuart. You remember me, don't you? I've been here before. I've done the same thing I'm doing now before. Can you come and talk with me? Let me know you're here. Can you see me? Can you let me know if you can see me? Can you let me know how many spirits are here right now? Can you see me? Are you able to see me? I'm walking around in this churchyard where you are. Can you see me? If you want to say your name, come forward for me. You're more than capable of it. Last time I came here, there were 3 figures I photographed right here. Who were they? Can you tell me who they were? What's their name? Can you say their name? Are they here now? A girl told me she was 9 years old. Is that girl here? Can you tell me her name? A little girl said she was 9 years old. Who is she? What's her name? Can she say her name? Does anybody look after her? Has she got a guardian? Yes or no? Have I got your permission to be here today? How many spirits are here now? How many? Can you see me? How many of you can see me right now? Can you tell me the number? Have you got enough energy to come through? Can you tell me your names? Do you remember calling me Signal Man? You told me to have faith. Do you remember that? Can you tell me who said it? What's their name? Are you aware that you're a spirit and the spirit's here? Can you say the word spirit for me? You know you're in the afterlife. say the word spirit?
I.
Can you say what this building is? Do you know what it is? If you know it's a church, can you say the word church? It used to be a school at one time. Does anyone remember that? Is that why a little girl told me she was 9? Did she go to that school? I want you to try really hard and communicate. Can you do that? Build your energy, let it go. Now's your time to speak. It's Christmas Day, nearly. It's Christmas Eve right now. Are you aware of that? So how many spirits are here watching me? Can you tell me? How many? You know I'm a person, yeah? Do you know this? Who rests in this yard? Can you tell me their names? Any of you? Say your names for me if you're here. Do any of you need any help today? Can you say the word help if you do? Are any of you in heaven right now? Can you say that word? Heaven? Say it for me. Are you only here active at night, or are you active in the day as well? Do you prefer daytime or nighttime? All spirits, thank you for coming through. I'm going to go now. Thank you, goodbye. Goodbye, spirits. Okay, I'm back again. I'm leaving it running because I think you are communicating right now. Can you tell me now how many are here with me? Can you be as loud and clear for me as you can? How many spirits are here? Can you tell me the number? Come on, I know you can do it. Use your energy, focus it. Remember the love you've got and have. Divert it into communicating for me. Push it. I've got the faith in you that you can do it. I know I'm asking a lot, spirits. I appreciate that. I want people to know that you are here, you are alive in another form. Can you say the word spirit for me? Say the word spirit. Do you know that you are unfortunately dead? Are you aware of that? Can you say the word dead for me? If you know that you're dead, can you tell me you're dead? If you think you're still alive, can you say alive? Are you still alive? Are any spirits watching me right now? Can you see me in the graveyard? Can you say yes if you can? Come on, I'm losing you now. Follow my voice. Concentrate on it. Come forward, come next to me. This device does you no harm. It's for you to talk to me. Like a phone. Can you do that? Please tell me your names one last time before I go home. I'm going in a minute. Say your name for me. I'm going to call a few names. Robert Lomas, are you here? Can you hear me? Henry Lomas, can you hear me? Can either of you say your name? Ellen, can you hear me? say your name. William, can you hear me? Can you say your name for me? Okay, spirits, I'm going to go now. Thank you for your time. I want to say Happy Christmas if you can hear me. I'm going to ask now that you go back to where you were, where you should be. You must go back now. You're not allowed to follow me. I do not give you permission to do that. I'm going to go now, so I'm going to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye? Can you say goodbye, spirits? Thank you for coming through. Goodbye.
Buxton.
Say Buxton. Right, goodbye, spirits.